23 years after its Broadway debut, Andrew Lloyd Webber's Sunset Boulevard is returning to the Great White Way with its original Tony-winning star, Glenn Close. We're here at the Palace Theater to chat with the stars of this highly anticipated revival. Glenn, what is it like for you to revisit this role?
It's thrilling, daunting, terrifying, actually. To bring it to New York is different from London. You know, I had an ocean between us. But it was so, what we discovered in London and what Lonnie brought with his new amazing revisiting and restaging was so exciting.
This is one of the quintessential Hollywood stories, and you're a Brit. How does it feel to do that here in America?
It feels like the greatest honor. I never believed they would have brought a Brit over to play an American, and to get to do that feels very humbling, and I feel honored.
You can relate to characters and their situations quite frequently throughout the show, so I think people are going to be moved a lot, and I think entertained. It's funny at times.
Tell me about your British co-stars that you brought with you to Broadway.
Have you talked to them?
I have.
Aren't they wonderful? They're wonderful. They're so gifted. I think they actually are each giving definitive performances of their characters.
What are you most excited for in doing this show?
Oh, I think everything. It doesn't get any better than this. You know, it's my Broadway debut, performing with the wonderful Glenn Close. The orchestra, 40-piece orchestra, sound fantastic.
But it's wonderful to have an opportunity to work with as big an orchestra as this, which means that I've been able to get some bigger orchestral colours, different orchestral colours than I had before. And of course, to work with Glenn, it's magic.
So how lucky are we to have Glenn Close revisiting this role that she won a Tony for, but doing it a little bit differently?
I think people will be very astonished at how different the performance is. It's thought in a very different way. We are incredibly lucky, and she's a delight to work with, and always seeking the truth and wanting it to be better. She's really an extraordinary actress. She's so incredibly skillful that it's a pleasure for a director to work with.
Working with Glenn Close it's like a dream come true. She's one of the finest actors there is today, and just to get to work so closely with her and see the changes of thought, the nuance that she can bring to performance, and the detail that she's put in and that we've put in together throughout the rehearsal process makes her performance just incredible.
How has your approach changed over these 23 years?
I've learned so much. I mean, you know, I have 23 years of learning my craft more. So I think I come to it with more knowledge of just the pure craft of acting, and then what life, you know, we all have ups and downs in life, and that also informs you.
And this is a very different production.
What's good with this production is that they've stripped away all the big lavish set design that you had in the first production, because the set was kind of almost a character on its own. So now when it's all stripped down, it's very bare, you just focus on the characters more.
It's very emotional now because it is stripped away of a lot of the grandiosity so that you can see the relationships, I hope, very clearly.
So this version is a little bit more scaled down, a little bit more intimate. Is that how it feels for you?
Yes, I think it's both intimate and grand and mind-blowing. It's pure story and music, and that makes it, I think, so much more powerful than the original.